4:43 on Election Day Tuesday. Hey, Rich, how are you?
Doing okay. It was not a bad day yesterday. There was actually quite a bit of sunshine. And
a little chilly last night.
It did cool down, actually.
Yeah.
We were around, around 50 yesterday. We're down around the mid-40s today, and it is starting to get closer to winter.
Yep.
Kind of closing in. We are going to be seeing things, well, pretty much a repeat of yesterday. It'll be a little decrease in the showers. You may not notice there weren't that many around yesterday, and quantities were pretty light, a few hundredths of an inch in most spots, and I think the wettest place I saw about a tenth of an inch, and it's mostly in the convergence zone. That's where most of the showers will continue to be today. Looking out from our Seattle Tower cam, looking pretty quiet out there, in fact, to start off with. See on the Doppler radar, we continue to see the showers around, favored out along the coast, the windward sides of the Olympics and Cascades, of course, and then up in the convergence zone areas, we're seeing most of those showers down the I-5 corridor, seeing a few up there around Bellingham area and the San Juans as well. So that's primarily the place that's going to see the wetness during the day today, but that'll even there be mixed in with some sun breaks at times. Temperatures right now, as George was saying, a little cooler. We're mid to upper 40s, so a few places like Brendan down into the upper 30s this morning, probably a little bit more cooling over there. So definitely seeing the air mass cool down here in the next couple of days. Checking the Doppler radar, not the Doppler radar, but because it looks so much like it, the University of Washington high-resolution model. You can see we continue to see the showers stay about where they are. Most of the shower action taking place up to the north of Seattle and out towards the mountains. Drifts a little bit farther south during the day. A pretty typical convergence zone. As we head into Wednesday, still a few showers around in the morning, but then as we head towards Wednesday afternoon, we should see things clear out to sunshine, and then we're going to settle into a pattern of morning clouds and fog and afternoon sun. That fog might become more persistent as we head towards around Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll be watching that with only a little bit of afternoon clearing those days. But all in all, it looks like it should be dry once we get past Wednesday morning. Should be dry for most of the next week. Take a look at our forecast then for today. We're going to be looking for just a few showers around, primarily in the convergence zone. We'll see some breaks outside of that. Temperatures today mostly getting into the low to mid 50s. Tomorrow, morning clouds and fog, a few morning showers, but then just clearing out in the afternoon, low to mid 50s. Morning clouds and partly sunny for Thursday and Friday. Probably a little bit more fog around as we head towards Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll start to see a little bit more clearing Monday. Temperatures over the weekend mostly in the upper 40s and low 50s.